Collective, is it going to be a romantic situation? Is it going to be a message for the collective? Is it going to be something that they need to hear, need to know, need to understand? Let's get some cards out. Holy Spirit, thank you for your message. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. Are some of you indecisive today? Is there some decisions you need to make, collective? I don't know, but what I've got here is oh, now this card says something different than what I interpret this card as, but it's saying shared resources working with a love partner. I don't know about that. This is the Pentacles. This is about, sometimes, yes, it's going to be about money. It's money situations. What's going on in collective? What's going on? So the next one, this is my karmic. Tell her to go. What does this Queen of Wands want? Do you need to make a decision? Do you know what I'm getting immediately, collective? I'm getting a thing that... I'm getting a whole story in my head. Spirit, some of you are going through trials and tribulations with people that you're dealing with right now. And one of those trials and tribulations is some karmic in the mix. I want to tell him to go ahead. Let me see what else is going on. Yeah, because he's a King of Cups. A King of Cups in reverse. What the hell? Here's the lowdown. Let me know, collective. Let me know. But here's the lowdown. You need to make a decision, collective. Some of you need to make a decision about some situation with some King of Cups in reverse. Do you know what they say about the King of Cups in reverse? Some cold art dogger. Who's been trapped by a karmic? And you need to make a decision as to whether you walk away from this situation. I'm getting this a walk away situation, or if you should stay. Let's go. Yes. Now I'm going to clarify these cards, because you get the Two of Pentacles sometimes, and then you get the Queen of Wands. What the Queen of Wands want? She is my ultimate skank. She's my ultimate. She's the one that's got the mirror light shine up on her face. Walking around with the mirror light. And then you got this King of Cups who's a cold dogger, who's just like, are you dealing somebody who's just like breadcrumbing you? Somebody who feels like it's okay to breadcrumb you. And they're doing that for a reason. You know why they're doing that? They're doing that because they know they got somebody else in the mix. Tell them to go ahead. I would want. Let's clarify some of these cards. So far, here is the characters. We got the karmic in the mix. There's you trying to make a decision as to what to do. And then you got this King of Cups in reverse who's a cold-hearted so and so. I wouldn't want. So let's see why the Two of Cups is here. Sorry, the Two of Pentacles, I should say. Why is the Two of Pentacles is here? Because you once had a happy home with this person. Are you thinking about memories? Don't live like people do. I'm telling you, 4 years you've been dealing with this person. Tell her to go ahead. No, I shouldn't say that, no. But you are trying to make a decision as to what to do, because this was once a happy home. This was once a happy situation. But now there's this karmic in the mix. I wouldn't want. There's this karmic in the mix messing up this happy home. You're trying to find balance in this situation. You're trying to find some balance. You're trying to find some equilibrium. You're trying to just find some grace in this situation. Player from the Himalayas, exactly. Don't forget, you see this cold art dogger? I wouldn't want. This is somebody who is, the reason why they're behaving the way they're behaving is because they think they've got choices. When you see the King of Cups, they think they've got choices. This person in reverse. Because in the upright, according to this, he's meant to be a kind, romantic person, okay? But in reverse, I wouldn't want. Thank you for joining me. Big up yourself. Thank you for the rose. How you doing? How you doing? So let me tell you something. When you see the Two of Pentacles, and it's a choice you have to make about a happy home situation, you're trying to find the balance, the equilibrium. But how can you with somebody who's a little dogger? Let me get one more card for that situation, and we talk about it. Yeah, see, you're trying to find your happiness. You're trying to find your happiest route. Here's what we got here. Collective, you're going through some changes. There's some decisions you need to make. There's some equilibrium you need to find in a situation. You once had a happy home. You once had a happy situation. And it was happy at one point, but now, dun dun dun, here comes the skank. Here comes the lady of the night. Here comes the vain so-and-so who's going to do nothing but behave like an energy vampire towards your person, and they can't see it because they're in this stance towards you. All they can see is that they got choices. All they can see is that they're cold and calculating and breadcrumbing you and being this person instead of thinking about memories. Tell them go ahead. Tell them to move themselves. Now let's find out about this Queen of Wands, this Lady of the Night, this karmic. Because the Queen of Wands for me is always going to be the karmic situation. Let me tell you, they're always going to be the karmic situation. Let's see what's the what. Why are they interfering? Who is this person? What do they want? Who is this person? Please tell me, Spirit. Nothing but burdens. Do you know what? This person is going to be nothing but a burden. What? Tell us some more information about this person. Ace of Swords. That's the truth, Ruth. Do you know what it is? When you see these two cards together, it's kind of like your person is looking at this thinking that they're the truth, but in actual fact, they're a burden on this situation. They're a burden. One more card. This skank of the night, yeah. And all this karmic is... Do you know what it is? When you see Wands, sometimes Wands is a lot about working, about competition. This person thinks they're winning the game at the moment because your person's in this stance. Your person is in this stance. Now, I don't know if this is kind of like... I don't know if this is happening right now to somebody. Somebody needs to hear this message. Find your happiness elsewhere. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But in this situation, find your balance. Find your happiness, in other ways. If you're married to this person, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult. It's difficult when they're in this stance. Because you're an energy person, you can feel the energy of this person breadcrumbing you, behaving the way they're behaving because they feel like they got options. Yeah, the bottom of the barrel. They are the bottom of the barrel. But why is this person behaving? Let's find out why this person is... Well, we know why they're behaving this way, but why are they in this stance in particular? Why are they actually breadcrumbing, being cold? They're cheating. They're just like... They're like the bottom of the barrel. Why are they in this stance? Spirit, please tell me. Why are they in this stance? Why are they doing this? Please tell me, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, because is it that, when you see the death card, it's kind of like this person has turned your person against you. Okay, and all this person can think about is starting afresh, starting anew. So obviously, they're going to treat you the way they're going to treat you, innit? Do you know, all they got eyes for now is the karmic. But they don't know the karmic is going to be nothing but a burden. We've already established that. But they don't know that. Do you know what I mean? They want to break up a happy home for this. It's going to be a case of annihilate him. It's going to be a case of he's not going to see it till it's too late and you're going to be the person that got away. You're going to be the person that got away. You get what I'm giving, collective? Why else is this person behaving this way? Two of Swords. Because they're blind and deaf to the situation. You can't make this up. Spirit come true, spirit come true. They're blind and deaf to the situation. They have not got a clue. The death card and the Two of Swords. That's crazy. Your person is in this stance. They're being cold, calculated. They're being nonchalant because they think they've got options, okay? Ask Spirit, why is this person behaving this way? Because it's like the karmic is talking them into being blind and deaf to your situation. Let me tell you about... Sometimes karmics don't know their karmics. Let me tell you. Sometimes karmics don't know their karmics. I'm on one who's got away, another reading that, yeah... These karmics don't know their karmics, okay? All they know is that they want to be direct competition to you. They want to be direct competition to you and they want to be that person that breaks up a happy home. Because it probably was once happy. It probably was happy. But now, so your person is now blind and deaf to this situation. They want to transition. When I say transition, it's a very old fashioned word, is it? They want to stab this situation, the stabbation of it all. Let's get one more card for your person who's in the reverse. Yeah, Three of Swords. Are they going to break your heart? Are they going to break your heart? Now, I have to say, your person is in the future position. So I've done past, present, future. The past was that, you've had to make a decision. Okay, you're making a decision which was a happy home. Okay, the karmics got in the mix, smack bang in the middle. Okay, and your person is contemplating. This is what it is. Your person, if they haven't done this already, they're contemplating moving on, moving forward. Okay, closing a cycle. Every cycle is a karmic cycle, whether it's good or bad. Okay, they're contemplating moving on. Okay, they're blind and deaf to the situation. It's like some spirit has taken them over. You must feel like they've been taken over by some entity. The way they're behaving, they're completely switched on you. Do you know what I mean? It's because they're blind and deaf to this situation, and it's nothing but heartbreak. But you see what I'm seeing here in the future? It's going to be nothing but heartbreak for them, because the karmic is just there for a good time. The lady of the night. Let's see what the future energies is giving us. See, Page of Swords. You know what this card is for me, don't you? Damn, I want you. This is future energies. When I go to the bottom of the deck, I'm at the bottom of the deck queen, and it's a future energy. And let me tell you something. This person is going to be watching you like a hawk, because you made a decision, haven't you? For a lot of you, you've made the decision. You're just not going there anymore, and you're just moving on with your life. If this person... See, I always say, if somebody's pitting you up against somebody else, walk away. Walk away, because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Why are you fighting over a man? And if you're a man, why are you fighting over a woman? Immediately there's competition there, isn't it? Why? I'm not fighting over no man. So now they've taken to watching you. Damn, I want you! Because you've learned to be happy. You've learned to move forward. You've learned that, this third party situation. And then they come with their begging cup. You get, and this is a no card. No! See, when you see the page, they come with their page, right? When you see the page, sometimes it's about apologies. It's about somebody who wants to actually come in and apologize now. They realize who this karmic situation is. Whether you're a man or a woman, it don't matter. The Queen of Wands is an energy. Do you know what I mean? But you used your intuition. You big up your status. You're not the Queen of Pentacles. You are that boss bitch. You're that boss. Don't matter if you're a man or a woman. It don't matter. Feminine, masculine, it don't matter. These things happen to both sexes, let me tell you. Okay? These things happen to both. And a karmic is nothing but an energy. We're all energy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just got the number 2 gift a badge. Thank you so much. Whoever that was. Big up yourself. So... you've bigged up your status. You're shining now. Some of you have moved on to bigger, better, and brighter futures. And this person is now holding their head. They're holding their head. Not only have I got the 5 of Pentacles, I've got the 5 of Cups. 5's a change. Things have changed for your person. Do you know what I mean? They're just in this begging stance. When I look at these cards, they're holding their head like they're scared. Do you see normally? You see when you see the Rider Waite, normally it's little Timmy is got the crutch. But now, there's a woman here. Is that the karmic with the crutch? Men start getting them right. Yeah. It's like little Timmy with the crutch. But this time it's the man in their skeletal form holding their head, and they got the crutch. The karmic is literally the crutch to them now. Big up yourself. Let me tell you, this person is in such regret. And it may have been a hard journey for you. When you see this, You see, the Ace of Pentacles is about you're going to get your money, but it's a hard journey. It's going to be a hard journey. But you is this Queen of Pentacles. You're this. You're this Queen of Pentacles that you're bigging up your status, you're showing. And it was a hard journey because you had to go through so many obstacles to get here. This is a future energy. It's you that's going to have the choices. It's you that's going to have the choices. It's you that's now moved on. The tables have turned. The tables have turned, Collected. Big up yourself. Very hard to get my money. I'm good. Yeah, but when you see the Ace of Pentacles, when you say that, the Ace of Pentacles is nothing, you know, anything worth having is worth fighting for. The Ace of Pentacles is going to be a hard slog when you see the Ace, but it's going to be worth it. When you see the Ace of Pentacles, this is what this is about. You're climbing that ladder to success. Do you know what I mean? It's been a hard road. I know. I've been there. Let me tell you. I always say collaborate. Do you know? Network. Do what you need to do to get there, because I'm telling you, you're no longer in this hangman soul. You're no longer in this hangman situation. You're no longer stressing. And then I do this now because you moved on. They would appear to be good news to you now in the future. And these people come knocking. I keep getting this message this week that these people are knocking. These people want to come back in. These people are finding it hard to actually do what they need to do. These people are finding it difficult because they want to come in and say something because they see you are shine. they see you shining and they don't know what to do. Big up yourself, Collective. With this King of Cups in reverse. Tell them go ahead. With their cold heart, their cold calculated. Have you had these people do these drug deals? Have you had this? I've been getting this energy all week that these people want to come in. These people want to come in. They want to be that person that they want to pretend like they're changed. But really, have they really changed? This is a cold, dog-up, calculating person. I'm not saying they're narcissists. Some of these are but it's narcissistic traits. They want to breadcrumb you. They want to put you back in the position. They want you to be stuck. But you're no longer stuck. You're no longer in this hangman situation. You're no longer standing back and looking at the situation and saying in hindsight because you've moved on. What is Granny Collected? Nothing changed. No change. He was a covert narcissist, yeah. See, the covert narcissists are the worst ones sometimes because I'm going to tell you, they give love to everybody but who's indoors. They give love to everybody else but you. They will be the most charitable person. They will be the one that is like everything to everybody except for you. Okay? All they do is breadcrumb you. All they want you to do is actually be this person in this stance that you're stuck. Do you know, some of them are financially abusive. Some of them, do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, mine was a covert narcissist. Yes, Val, you're so right. Yeah. They just want you to beg for their attention, to always be the one complimenting them, and then they look at you and they treat you like you're fucking ass. Excuse my French. That you're nothing but below their feet. That's how they want you to treat. But you picked up. You moved on. You survived the nonsense. Let me tell you. And the first place to start, because usually, especially narcissistic relationships, these are the ones that wake you up. These are the ones that cause awakenings. These are the ones that Spirit said, I've had enough. I want to show you who this person really is. I want you to see what the hell is going on. These are the ones that usually wake you up. You have the awakenings. You go through the dark night of the soul. You find that unconditional love. Sometimes you think it's for them, but it's not. It's for you. Spirit is showing you unconditional love, what unconditional love really is. But sometimes we misinterpret. I was one of those people that misinterpreted that. When I had my awakening and I felt this unconditional love, which was spirit within showing me something, okay, I thought it was for them. And it wasn't, it was for me. That unconditional love is for me to actually wake me up, to show me who certain people really are. Yeah, well, I'm giving Collective. And this is what happens. Especially in narcissists, because people of energy, people of light always attract these blasted narcissists. These nasty people. Because you're there to teach them lessons. You're there to actually show them who they really are. You're there to shine a light on who they really are. Do you know what I mean? And it's whether they pick up the lesson or not is a thing. But you're there. You're never meant to be stuck in these situations. Yes, sometimes I always say this, okay, and it's been proven to me. I saw something somewhere where someone had a near-death experience and they explained a lot of the things I've been saying for years. All right, because it was downloaded to me too. Do you know what I mean? In a different way. We are not meant to be on this earth to be stuck in situations. We are meant to have experiences, good or bad. We are meant to move on and not get stuck in karmic cycles. When we get stuck in karmic cycles, it's because we haven't learned the lesson. Okay? Yes, I really died during my dark night of the soul. Yeah. Narcissists are charlatans. Yeah. They are mirroring your best qualities. Yeah. The typical example of a narcissist is when you first meet these people, they sit there and they question. They want to know everything about you. They want to know the ins and outs. They want to know what you've been through, what you haven't been through. And all this whole time, and you don't even notice, they're not talking about themselves. And so they try and mirror your best qualities. They try and mirror you because they're full of demons. They're full of darkness. They're full of, do you know what I mean? What do you do in those circumstances? So obviously now, because they're usually psychopaths or sociopaths as well. Do you know, true narcissists have got some psychological issues. They really do. He is happy now or cheating on his wife. Is he happy now or cheating on his wife? He's just distraught. He's stuck. Just how they tried to stick you. They are now stuck. I'm seeing that in their future. A lot of these narcissists think that they're doing the right thing by treating you like shit and taking their energy elsewhere. Okay, which was once a happy situation. Or they made it appear to be a happy situation. And you can tell a narcissist, it takes them between 1 to 3 months for their shell to crack. Okay, if you do the research, because I've had to do the research. When you do readings, you have to do the research about what you're really seeing or what you're looking at. Because, you know, the crack start appearing between 1 to 3 months. Okay. Where they start withholding favours. A lot of these narcissists think that withholding sex sometimes is a good thing. Do you know what I mean? They like to withhold sex. They like to withhold. They like favours, things they've done for you and want you to breadcrumb you. Okay, and